Bro, bro. Ah, first of all, before we talk about anything, I just want to say thank you guys first of all for showing up this late in the night. I don't know what time it is over there for you guys, but right now it's 11:30 p.m. Uruguay and Brazil just finished. Obviously, Inter Miami finished a little while ago. But so I appreciate you guys for being here, no matter where you're coming from. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I stopped watching the game after what was it, 5-1, 4-1, like 9 o'clock hit, 9 o'clock p.m. Like the game over here for US or for Uruguay versus Brazil started at 9 p.m. As soon as 9 p.m. hit for us, as soon as that game started, I was like, no, we're gonna see this game out. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, no, bro. No, bro. Just absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. I watched that game from beginning to end. You are a soldier. I salute you, bro. If you actually watch that game from beginning to end, you are a soldier. You deserve the Medal of Honor because you went through hell and back. Dude, 6-1, guys. 6-1. Can you believe that shit? 6-1. How? How was it 6-1? It was 4-1 at the half. Or 5-1 at the half. DeAndre Yedlin took his revenge. Come on, guys. New York Red Bulls did it to us. No, this is completely different than the Red Bulls, right? Is it? I don't know. This is bad. This was really, really bad, guys. I understand that Cincinnati is one of the best teams in the league, arguably the best. We spoke about it in the preview, the different players that we had to watch out for, despite the fact that they were losing defenders. They lost two defenders to their key defenders. The fact that Busquets got a red card for blabbing his mouth to Chris Penso, that did not help. Yeah, Ace even says it. That did not help at all. I feel like this was just it was just awful. I take it back. I take back. Oh my god, guys. Busquets got a 2.9 rating on FootMob. Calendar got a 3.1 rating. Busquets a 2.9 rating. Yellowing got a 4.8 rating. Negative 5.1. Bana 5.9. Dude. The red card was bullshit. Campana Tata and the team just gave up. Please stop talking about the game. I can't. Let's talk about the wrestling match, Brazil versus Uruguay. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Brazil versus Uruguay. We're gonna talk a little bit about the game. I'm not gonna say too much because I think we all know what happened. But we're gonna talk about this game. Then we're gonna jump into the Uruguay versus Brazil game. But like, Everything was just wrong tonight. Everything was wrong. I really liked how the lineup looked. And that's including Busquets and Kritsov as the two center backs for this game. Now, I didn't look at their lineup until the game started. And then I saw Kubo up top. And I'm like, oh, we were just talking about Kubo, on how he could be a threat. He could play wing back. He could play center mid. He could play strike. So he's very versatile. So I'm like, okay, let's see how this goes. No. They were, dude, Cincinnati from off rip, from the get-go, were all over us. All over us. We could not handle Kubo. We could not handle Acosta, El Ducho Acosta. We could not handle Orellano. Nobody. We could not handle. It's crazy. Fucking DeAndre Yedlin was the worst player on that pitch for Cincinnati, ratings-wise. And of course, he's an ex-Inter Miami player. Dude, it was just all wrong. Busquets played terribly. This was the worst game I've seen from Busquets because he just couldn't handle what was coming at him. He's not 22 anymore, you know what I'm saying? I really thought it was going to work, but Cincinnati played so attacking, and we just didn't. We just didn't. We just got lucky on that corner kick goal from Kritsov. That played the high line with two slow guys. That's what, yeah, exactly. Embarrassing. The game was embarrassing. Second yellow, Boosie was soft. Well, the second yellow was him, like he was cursing out the ref, wasn't he? Backline ain't it. If we lose by 1 or by 20, still a loss, but is the way you get up and go and kick their ass back, right? I mean, do we even play Cincinnati later on in the season? We should, right? Because MLS is weird. It's not like you don't play everybody twice. Like, you play some teams more than others. I don't even know. Acosta short ass was... Bro, Acosta does not... Dude, the MLS makes Acosta look like he belongs in Barcelona. Like, it's so dumb how Acosta ran circles around our team. Acosta, we all knew Acosta was a great player. Everybody knew that. If you didn't know that, or like if you don't accept that, then you're an idiot and you don't know ball. Because Acosta in the MLS is the best player, or one of the best players in the MLS. In the MLS, that's the point of emphasis, in the MLS. Because if you were to put him anywhere else, he'll play like ass. I'm telling you right now. He should be playing in Argentina. He should be playing somewhere that's not the MLS, because he is literally looking like Maradona out there. It's crazy how much Acosta was just killing us, dude. Miami better buy center backs. I don't care about Di Maria. You can't have two slow walls at center back. Yeah. I told you, is their only chance to look good. Not Boosie's fault. He's not a center back. Yeah, but he's played in that position before. He just doesn't have that agility, that quickness, that pace, acceleration to track back and beat those attackers, especially on, like, it wasn't even counterattacks. It was just straight up build-up plays. And he would just get beat every time. Kritsov wasn't fast enough, dude. I think it was the second goal. I think it was... Which one did Acosta score? It was this third... no, it was the second goal. Dude, do you guys remember the second goal of the game? I can't show you because of copyright reasons. But you guys remember this goal? This goal, Acosta destroyed, absolutely demolished, obliterated Busquets and Kritsov at the center back positions. Broke both of them, both of their ankles. Completely destroyed them. Ripped them apart. Amputated. Gone. Yeah, we play them at home. Good news, we playing Toronto FC next. They just lost 4-0. Toronto FC suck. Toronto FC are a terrible team. They are 2-3-7 in the season. Toronto suck. They are on a 5-game losing streak. That is just, it's just a real, it's just a real kick in the chin. Punch in the jaw, whatever you want to call it. Kick in the ass. This just sucks, dude. The way that they just completely bullied us. Playing the high line that we did with the 2 center backs. Honestly, I don't want to say it, but Aviles could have been a lot better. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, we all played like shit. So it's not Busquets' fault. It's not Kritzov's fault. We all played like shit. Chelo played like shit. Negri didn't show up. Bright did okay. Gramashi didn't show up. Campana, forget about Campana. Apparently, Grasso was our best fucking player, but that's probably because he got the assist to the goal. Yeah, no, this was not. It just wasn't a good day. This was not even a good day. This was just. I don't even know, dude, how to describe this game. It was just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. But we're gonna move on from this game. We're just gonna pretend like this game never happened, right? We're just gonna pretend that this never happened. If anything, we can look back on it and be like, hey, while we're rifting the MLS conference trophy, we can look back and be like, oh yeah, Cincinnati beat us 6-1, but they were one of the better teams in the league, so it's okay. We're just gonna literally forget it and pretend like this never happened. Us, the fans, the team, however, the players need to sort that shit out. I don't know if it's because they were on the road for so long, because like when you're on the road, right? Like when you're on the road, like in the MLS, you stay on the road, especially when it's something like what Inter Miami went through these last couple games, where it's like they had 3 games on the road back to back. 3 games on the road back to back means you're never going back to Florida. Like you're staying on the road for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, however long that lasts. So they were constantly on the road. So they could have been tired. This is not me defending them, right? But like this is just me like putting it into like in a different perspective. Like they could have been absolutely fatigued. They could have just been tired from traveling so much. I mean, it's no excuse for a 6-1 defeat, right? But they were just, yeah, no, we didn't show up. And it's just a really, really embarrassing defeat. And I just feel bad, right, for the players, because if you look at the bigger picture, we played, what was it, 4 or 5 games in a row. I mean, like the away games, we had 3 away games back to back to back, right? But then after that, we were on a 5-game winning streak. So yeah, from St. Louis City, we tied 3-3. Then after that, we beat Philly, we beat Columbus, we beat Nashville, we beat Charlotte. So we got a lot of points. We really, really got a lot of points in this run. So I'm proud of what the guys did. Overall, yes, a 6-1 is very, very heartbreaking. But I think when you look at the bigger picture, points accumulation, just winning overall, performance overall, without Messi, without Suarez, I thought we did fantastic. And I thought we played well in general. And I'm very happy for them for what they've done without, and just basically proving everybody wrong, saying that they can't win without Messi, they can't win without Suarez. But they could. They can. They can win. They can win without Messi. They can win without Suarez. They can play football the Miami way. And whether we sometimes Tata just like has brain farts and he doesn't use the right tactics, he doesn't use the right players when he needs to, whatever. But we're winning games, and that's all we could ask for. It's a minor setback. We're gonna qualify for playoffs regardless. That isn't like the issue here. The issue is to get us placed as highly as possible so we can face a lower seeded team. 12 out of 15 points ain't bad. Yeah, I agree, Rebellion. I agree. So when you look at the bigger picture, it's not the end of the world at all. Facts. 12 points, really good. People thought we were going to... Dude, people thought we just weren't gonna win a single game on the road. And like they just thought we were gonna absolutely suffer and get demolished by every team that we faced. Even like when it came to teams like, to the lower tabled sides. Bro, that goal from Carne Asada and our team friends was just ball watching, letting them take their time. That's true. We gave them all the time in the world. We gave them all the time in the world to create opportunities to shoot in front of goal. We never pressured them. We never just were any threat defensively, offensively, in the midfield. It was just nothing. Like we just weren't there. Like literally Cincinnati played all by themselves tonight. This match shows how humiliation the MLS league is for not going on international breaks in the league. That's a whole different other topic that we can get into, honestly. Like literally the MLS don't have international, well, we do have international breaks, but for some reason for Copa America there's just no international break, because that would just cut so much time, honestly. Like that would cut so much time from the league, and they're just not willing to do that. um yeah, I don't know. It's very disappointing. Very, very, very disappointing. Hey guys, cheer up. At the beginning when Messi, Suarez, and all the guys left, we're in 7 and we're second. Been holding the fort down. Yeah, no, they've been really holding the fort down. They've done really well without the big guys. So honestly, I think we all should be very, very proud of what the Herons have done in these last few games, in this stretch that we've had. I think we should all be very, very happy, even though obviously this is not the most ideal result, even if it is a loss, right? um we're gonna take it. We have to take it. We have to learn from it. And then now we're just gonna rest up. We're going back home. We have a bit of a break, right? We have like what, a week break? Yeah, no, we have a break, guys. We have a huge, huge break. So we have like about a week and a half break. We're gonna rest up. We're gonna go back to Fort Lauderdale. We're gonna train, hit the gym, run a couple laps, do some little bit of rondo, and then we'll be back home, Chase Stadium, against Toronto on Wednesday, on the 17th. So that's next week. So we'll be fine. This really ruined my day. Oh my gosh, dude! Don't even say that. Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't ideal to watch, right? And obviously, like I said, guys, I genuinely stopped watching it after halftime. I was just like, there's just no going back from that. I stopped as soon as the halftime ended. I was like, okay, change the channel. Uruguay versus Brazil. That's exactly what I said. So yeah, and dude, let's slowly transition into the. If you guys, we can uh we can transition over to the Uruguay versus Brazil game if you guys want at this point, because I think I've said honestly what I've had to say. You guys have been saying, have been expressing yourselves, which is great. I like seeing what you guys think. Um, it's yeah, it's yeah. To wrap it up, to wrap up the whole thing, embarrassing loss. We're gonna learn from it. We're gonna head back. We got a break. We're gonna get a week and a half break. We're gonna be back home against Toronto, and we're gonna have Messi. We're gonna have Suarez on the bench and all them, and everything's gonna be fine. All right, let's switch topics now. We'll go to let's talk about Uruguay versus Brazil, the literal WrestleMania event of the Copa America. Like it dude, like South American football, guys, is so crazy. What do you think? Okay, what do you guys think is harder to win? Do you think it's harder to win the Euros, or do you think it's harder to win the Copa America? Like you gotta really think about it. You really, really gotta think about it. Because in the Euros, I feel like there's bigger nations like Netherlands, Spain, Germany, um, France, and like they're very elegant and they play proper football, and it's like it's crazy what they do. And even with like the quote unquote lower nations or the not as big nations like Turkey, like Switzerland, kind of like the underdogs in the tournament, they still play great football. South America in the Copa America, dude, it's like it's a shit show. Like they just go out there and it's like, okay, hit hard, play hard, have fun. And that's it. It's dude, they literally purposely go out there to break each other's legs off. Araujo came off injured. They were hunting his ass down the entire game. They were hunting Araujo's ass the entire freaking game. Um, the other guy got suspended. Uruguay went down to 10 men late in the game. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so crazy. Like it's so physical. It's so physical. It's a completely different game. But yeah, I was quote unquote rooting for Uruguay. Not really. I mean, like I don't, because I'm obviously Argentinian, so I wasn't really rooting for either of them. I would just much rather have Uruguay than Brazil. I think Uruguay are the stronger opponent. They're the better opponent, and if we were to go to the finals, I would much rather go in with Brazil, with Uruguay than Brazil, because Brazil have just not been. They shouldn't even made it out of the group stage, if I'm going to be completely honest. Copa America is the hardest. It's the difference between it's technical and physical. Great, I believe Inter, but if you want, get our ass cream from time to time. In the Euros, you could get out of the group stage with the sub. Dude, don't even get me started with that shit. Dude, like England shouldn't have made it out of the Euros probably, or they probably should have got knocked out like in the first round. Uh, who else was it? I think the Netherlands got like third place. Dude, Romania finished top of the table. Like it was just so bad. Like it's just so undeserved. Like especially with what happened today. Like when it comes to like England going through today, absolutely undeserved. Absolutely undeserved. Like I saw a post. Yeah, what Elmer says in the chat. France hasn't scored in open play. I saw that on Instagram, I think it was. I saw that post. I'm like, there is no shot that France has yet to score a goal from open play. Their goals have been own goals, penalties. Like, really? Really? And they're in the semifinals. England going through is just stupid. And the fact that England aren't even this far in the tournament is insane to me. They should have lost to Slovakia. Oh my gosh. They should have lost today against Switzerland. Now they're going to face Netherlands. I don't even know who's going to win that game. Probably England. England's probably going to win that game on penalties again. There's just no shot. I really hope France get destroyed by Spain. I need Spain to win this, man. I originally predicted that Spain were going to win the whole thing, and then I switched it to Germany. And then I said Germany was going to win the whole thing. And then now Germany lost, but that was a really good game. That was the best game of the Euros or in the knockouts at least. I thought Spain versus Germany was the best game of the knockouts. I know we're supposed to be talking about Uruguay versus Brazil. I'm so sorry. But yeah, sorry. I'm like yapping. Anyways, Uruguay versus Brazil. We'll talk about Uruguay versus Brazil. So, like, what did you guys think of the game essentially? Because obviously 0-0 went all the way. We had to go straight to penalty kicks, right? Because there's no extra time in these knockout games for some reason, except for the final. Makes no sense, but whatever. Um, there was obviously the red card that came in like the final 15 minutes of the game. Um, Vinicius Jr. didn't play. So, like, what did you guys think of the game in general? Like, Araujo getting injured like half an hour into the game. It was just so bad. I thought, honestly, not that it was boring, but like, it was just not football. Yes, exactly, Elmer. It was just not football. It was just not football. Like, I didn't know what I was watching. Like, I just didn't know. Like, I didn't comprehend what I was watching. Like, it just wasn't football. I did not enjoy watching that game. And there was a lot of close chances. So many close chances. Especially not even close chances. Like, I think like Uruguay should have scored. Like, I think Uruguay has gotten in front of goals so many times. They should have scored one. Brazil sucked, dude. Brazil were terrible. Brazil were absolutely horrific. And they've been like this all tournament. No Neymar. He's gambling his life away and playing at Saudi, right? And that's fine. Let him do him. I have no hate for Neymar. But it's like, dude, then we got like Vinicius. Dude, I hate Vinicius Jr., man. I was so glad I didn't get to see his face today. He is so obnoxious. Rafinha too. I hate seeing Rafinha play. He plays for Barcelona, bro. He was literally one of the reasons why he freaking injured Araujo, his own freaking teammate, his own teammate. And Ronaldinho was right, dude. Like, this is not the same Brazil as it was in previous years. Like, this is a completely different Brazil, a worse Brazil, which is sad. It's sad when you think about it in the generality of football. This is that like we completely we're done with that era of Brazilian football, and we're now like starting a new one. But it started out so bad for them, and I don't care, right? Because like I said, I'm Argentinian, so. But I think for the sake of football, like I'm leaving the Argentina side behind, right? Like I'm putting that to the side. Like when you think of football and you think of Brazilians playing football, and it's like that is not football. What I saw from Brazil today was just not football, and I'm glad that they didn't win. They do not deserve to be this far into the tournament at all, in my opinion. Um, they got lucky they got out of the group stage, honestly, because Costa Rica could have just easily gotten second place. In the Euros, the big teams are supposed to win against the smaller countries that don't have a league in the top five, but that's BS because some of these smaller countries have been performing great. Dude, I've been loving seeing like all these quote unquote smaller nations play, and I say quote unquote because they're not small. They're like, we say small nations because maybe they haven't been as successful in tournaments like this, but I've been love seeing Turkey play. I've loved seeing Austria play. um who else played well? Even Romania, seeing them top the group, like it's amazing to see it was really entertaining watching the Euros up until this point. And now it's like we're seeing all these big nations going through, like England and all of them, who do not deserve to be in this competition at all from their performances. And it's just it sucks. It just really, really sucks. Yeah, I'm trying to look up here. Yeah, I said Switzerland already. Dude, seeing Albania like give Spain and Italy and even Croatia like just like a game to like really fight for their win was awesome. Seeing Slovenia like pretty much tie every freaking game. Denmark, Austria. I already said Austria, right? Yeah. Who else? I said Turkey already. Georgia. I thought Georgia was probably gonna like, it could have done something good, but like Georgia did something very, very historic. So yeah, like it was just awesome seeing the Euros, like in general. So like just seeing all those nations play was really, really entertaining. And then like we switched to South American football. I think the most entertaining. One of the most entertaining things that's happened in South America and in the Copa America, I think, is like two things. No, maybe three things. One, USA lost to Panama and got knocked out of the tournament. That's one. That was entertaining. Two, seeing Venezuela top their group with Ecuador, Mexico, and Jamaica, and seeing Mexico get knocked out of the tournament. That's number two. Number three is Costa Rica tying against Brazil. And this is in no order, like, right? Like, this is just in general. Seeing Costa Rica tie to Brazil 0-0, 0-0. I thought that was amazing. But other than that, what did we see? Paraguay get smacked, Bolivia getting smacked, Jamaica getting smacked, Peru getting smacked. This was all predictable. Like, this is so predictable. Argentina finishing first in their group, Uruguay finishing first in their group. I mean, it was I guess it got entertaining at times, right? Like, especially with the Colombia Brazil game. I don't know. It's just annoying. Now we're going through what, 5 days without football. Now we're gonna go until Tuesday. We don't have Copa America. We don't have Euros action until Tuesday. So it gives everybody a break from the game. Maybe we get to reset. Um, we get to reset a little bit. The players get to reset. The teams get to reset. Our minds get to reset, and we get to watch the game from a whole new, I guess, light. Yeah, the smaller countries in the Euro. Oh yeah, 100%. They put up a fight. Way better of a fight than like Bolivia or like Peru or Paraguay. Slovakia got unlucky. True. Colombia will beat Uruguay anyway. Oof. Is that a hot take, guys? Guys, what do you think about that? Who is winning in the semifinal? Here, let me show you guys what the. I mean, you guys already know, but I'll show you anyways. This is what we're looking at here. Argentina, Canada, Uruguay versus Colombia for the semifinals. What are we saying here? What are we saying here, ladies and gentlemen? We're getting a rematch of Canada versus Argentina. Argentina beat them in the group stage. What was it, 2-0? And fucking Colombia just cruised through Panama. Like, that game just wasn't even fair. I would have much rather see USA versus Colombia solely because Colombia smacked USA 5-1, and I wanted to see like if that would happen again. Because like seeing Colombia smacking Panama is not impressive. Seeing Colombia smack the USA again 5-0, that would have been something crazy. That would have been insane. Because getting smacked once, like, that happens, right? Like, you're bound to get smacked at some point. Seeing you get smacked twice, that would have definitely been a wake-up call, 100%. More of a wake-up call than not getting out of the group stage in the tournament that you're hosting. What about Canada? Canada's a dark horse. Dude, honestly, Canada can give us trouble. Canada can give us trouble. We struggled against Ecuador, right? Argentina struggled against Ecuador. We shouldn't have. I really hope that doesn't happen on the 9th at Jersey. I really, really hope that doesn't happen. I really hope we can bring our A game, because that's going to be a tough game. That's honestly going to be a tough game. And with all due respect, if Canada goes through, that is a disappointing run for Argentina. Because Argentina, I'm not going to lie to you, they've been having it pretty easy so far. Same thing with same thing with like pretty much everybody else. Colombia has had it pretty easy. Uruguay has had it pretty easy until they faced Brazil. So it's that Venezuela Canada game was probably the non-easiest game that's happened. But Uruguay versus Argentina final would feed families for generations. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for Argentina to reach the final with Uruguay. And I was going to, dude, I literally said that in my predictions video, and then I cut it out. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think Brazil's probably going to go through. Like, I said like I thought to myself like Brazil would probably go through like either on extra time or on penalties or something. But no, like Uruguay ended up going through, which is pretty crazy. I think I had Uruguay Brazil like in a semifinal, not a quarterfinal. But regardless, yeah. I think if Argentina were to play Uruguay, that's gonna be one hell of a fucking game. Like that's gonna literally be the game of the tournament. Um, if Colombia make it, props to Colombia. I mean, that will still be an amazing game because Colombia have been phenomenal this Copa America so far. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just really hope we could just beat Canada again. Like, and I'm not worried about it. I have full confidence in our guys. I have full confidence in Scaloni for him to cook up something for them to study uh what they did wrong in the Ecuador game, for them to study what happened in the last game against Canada. So I'm fairly positive and I'm fairly confident that we can get a result and reach the final, and then you know we take it from there. I was supposed to go to the final, guys, and like it's just so not worth it. It was like $500 to sit at the top row. It's just so not worth it. And I was really gonna want to like show you guys and like make a whole vlog out of it, but it's like it's so expensive. I love Argentina, but scared for the physicality of Uruguay. Dude, I'm scared that somebody's just gonna break a leg, and it's like it's so worrying. Like that part scares me the most. I'm worried that Argentina, somebody's gonna get severely injured. Somebody's gonna do a really bad tackle, a punch in the face. Like, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to think about that. That suits the needs of Argentina for marketing. They won't let Canada win. Yeah, they better not, honestly. Argentina better win big against Canada. Played so bad against Ecuador. Yeah, they really need to make it up. They really need to make up for it. 100,000 Argentinians in Florida for the final. Dude, there's gonna be a lot of Argentinians. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of Uruguayos as well, right? But there's gonna be so many, dude. That stadium is going to be packed, bro. It's going to be packed. So many people are trying to sell their tickets because they know they can get good money off of them. They're going for like minimum 500, and that's for like the top section. What do you guys think will happen in the Uruguay Colombia game? You think like this is gonna be a good game, guys? This is gonna I feel like this is gonna be a better game than the Uruguay versus Brazil. I think this is genuinely gonna be like a very good game. Honestly, Colombia might win that game. Colombia might win that game. I can see it happen. I'm afraid for Messi. I think Colombia can win against Uruguay. I 100% agree. It's so possible. A war. A war. I think it's going to penalties. Colombia for the win. Okay, so we're leaning towards Colombia. Okay, interesting. I honestly I can so see Colombia get a win here, guys. If Canada win, dude, I don't even want to talk if Canada wins, man. I really don't want to. I mean, like I'll give them respect, I'll give them props, but it's like, dude, I can't accept the fact that we'll lose to Canada. It's like not because it's Canada, but because we need to win. Like we're Argentina, we need to win. I don't know, guys. But yeah, this was a very disappointing night, a very frustrating night. 6-1, Inter Miami lose to now Eastern Conference leaders, FC Cincinnati. Uruguay versus Brazil. Uruguay goes through on penalty kicks after being down 10 men. Vinicius Jr., Araujo injured. Just a lot of negative, a lot of down today, a lot of sad things today. But you know what, guys? It's okay. Because tomorrow's Sunday. We're all gonna relax tomorrow. There's no football tomorrow. We're all gonna enjoy our Sundays. We're gonna enjoy our Monday, and then Tuesday we're gonna come back and we're gonna refresh. We'll talk about the Copa America. We'll talk about the semifinals, and we'll have a good time. But no, to wrap it up, I appreciate you guys for being here for real. It's currently midnight my time. So thank you to wherever you guys are coming from, Central Coast, West Coast, outside the country. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, for sharing your thoughts, your opinions, your takes on everything that we talk about here. I really want to make it. I really like that's honestly the whole goal for this like show is just to like interact with you guys and get you guys involved because without you, like it's just me blabbing, right? It's just me yapping. So yeah, I appreciate like you guys is for being here. Is Araujo out? Yeah, dude, he's out. He's out for the tournament. That's it. He's gone. I mean, like we still like, in my opinion, right? From what I saw in the tackle, I know for a fact he's gonna be out for the rest of the tournament. We just have to get a word. We just gotta have to hear word from him and from Barca and all that. So I wouldn't doubt that he's out for the rest of the tournament. But but yeah, guys. Thanks, Outlaw. Make sure you guys like the make sure you guys like the video, the stream. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, subscribe if you are new here on the SoFlo Soccer channel. We do this pretty often, honestly, and I try to make as much content for you guys and try to hang out with you guys as much as I can. So, and you guys are always awesome. And yeah, so like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends so we can get more people in here. Honestly, the more the merrier. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday for when Argentina plays Canada. So yeah, have a great rest of your night, guys. Yeah, we'll play the outro music regardless of the fact that we lost. We're still gonna play the outro music because we have to, you know what I'm saying? So we'll play the outro music. I hope everybody go to sleep. Don't worry about what happened tonight. Everybody should be happy. And tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow is a new day, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna wait for